And then that's when I rode for Keith Flint. I don't know if you know the band The Prodigy, but I rode for.
I do.
Yeah. So I rode for Keith for 2 years, probably one of the best 2 years. And that's how like my whole UK career really was grasped, because Keith had so many fans, and it's because he got behind me for whatever reason, like ever since we met at Le Mans 24 hour, it was like, I don't know, it was weird. We were just like connected really, really good. And he just offered me the seat right there. It was like, come back to my house, in a week, fly back. We'll do like a little one-off deal. He didn't have a race team at the point, and he's like, I want to put my investment into you. For whatever reason. I was an American, and he could have picked any. I mean, it got so much, like he got so much stick in the beginning because he didn't support a British guy.
Because he was a bit of a track day king, wasn't he, Keith? Like he did a lot of track days, eh? Yeah.
Oh, tons. I mean, he had two, because he was very, very tight with Crescent Suzuki at the time. Now at Crescent Yamaha, or whatever, Patty Yamaha now.
Michael Denning, wasn't it?
Denning, yep. He had, dude, 3 Suzukis that were like, he had one that was like full spec, the whole 9. Like, it was retarded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was retarded. Like, the thing was like, dude, what are you doing, Keith? But he loved it, man. I've never seen somebody with so much. The cool thing about Keith is he would show you how much he loved it. Like, his passion for the sport was immense. I learned so much, like, about how to be the most humble rock star showman you could ever be by Keith. He was one of the biggest stars I've ever seen, one of the most humble. It didn't matter. We could be at a gas station. We could be anywhere. And if somebody was like, hey, Keith, he would stop. Like, no, he could be in his car at a 4-way and someone would say, hey, and he would get out and sign or whatever, take a picture. Like, he would never stop. Like, he would never, ever, like, not sign something. He would never walk away. It was always, like, I remember somebody needed a sweatshirt and he's like, oh, you can have mine. Like, he was that guy. And it's like Bape.
Wow.
It's like a Bape sweatshirt. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, it's yours. You can have it. Like, I remember, like, I went to his house once and he's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, I don't wear any stuff anymore. Like Bape shoes, like all this jackets, clothes. Like, he's like, take whatever you want. Like, it's no big deal. Like, I'm like, it was crazy. But that was him. It was like, what was his was yours. It just didn't matter. Like, there was no... Like, he was materialistic in the fact that he had stuff, but he was like, it wasn't like his. He was like, you know what I mean? Literally, the first time we met, Jason Pridmore was with me, and he just throws Pridmore his Porsche keys. He's like, hey, just follow me. He's driving this little Panda, this little car, and he just threw JP, and we're driving his Porsche, and we're like, dude, what is going on right now? And he's just hauling the mail through these country roads, and I'm like, Jay, dude, this is insane. But that was just him. That was Keith. He was insane.